Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we peel back the layers of corporate filings to find out what's really going on behind the scenes. And today we have a rather eventful report from ESS Tech Incorporated. Buckle up because we've got a shake-up at the top and some interesting financial housekeeping to discuss. Before we dive in, if you like these decoded insights into what companies are actually telling us, remember to hit that subscribe button and join our Discord community in the description below. It's the best place to continue these conversations. So what's the big news from ESS Tech? Well, it seems like August started with some significant changes. We're talking about leadership shifts that always signal a company is either pivoting or facing some serious internal currents. The most immediate headline is the termination of their Chief Financial Officer, Anthony Rabb. This happened right on August 1st. Now, the filing is quick to mention that this termination is without any severance pay, which is often an indicator that things ended on less than ideal terms. Though they are clear this isn't due to any accounting fraud or reporting issues. But a CFO leaving means someone else has to step in, right? And that someone is Kate Suhail-Mick, who is the company's controller. She's now the interim CFO, stepping in on the same day, August 1st. She's been with ESS Tech since September 2021 and became controller in April 2023. She brings 14 years of solid experience in finance and accounting, having worked at places like The Standard and Deloitte before joining ESS Tech. Her salary as interim CFO is set at $20,000 annually, and she's eligible for bonuses, but her employment is at will, meaning she can be let go or leave with little notice. The company is actively searching for a permanent is at will, meaning she can be let go or leave with little notice. The company is actively searching for a permanent replacement, so this interim title might not last too long. Now let's look at ESS Tech's structure. They have their common stock trading on the New York Stock Exchange under the symbol DUGU. This is the bread and butter of the company, the shares that most investors would be tracking. They also have warrants, which are basically options for investors to buy stock at a set price in the future. Right now, 15 of these warrants allow you to buy one share of common stock at a price of 172 cents. This is a key detail for anyone holding these warrants. It tells you the strike price, the price at which those warrants become profitable, if the stock price goes above it. ESS is also an emerging growth company, and they've chosen not to use the extended transition period for new accounting standards. This means they're on the same timeline as most other public companies for adopting new financial reporting rules, which usually implies a desire to be seen as more transparent and in line with established practices, even if it means more work up front. The report is signed off by Kelly F. Goodman, who holds the title of Interim Chief Executive Officer. With a CFO suddenly out and an interim CEO signing off on the report, it definitely paints a picture of a company navigating a period of transition and perhaps some uncertainty at the very top. Now, while this particular filing, an 8K, is primarily focused on reporting specific events like leadership changes, rather than detailed financial snapshots like a 10Q or 10K, the context of these executive moves is crucial for understanding the company's current trajectory. The departure of a CFO without severance combined with an interim CEO signing off usually indicates a need for a reset or a divergence in strategic vision. We'll be keeping a close eye on their next quarterly filing to see how these changes might influence their reported financials and future outlook. The fact that the termination wasn't linked to financial irregularities is a positive note, but the circumstances still warrant attention. From my perspective, ESS Tech seems to be in a phase of recalibration. The change in CFO suggests a potential shift in financial strategy, or perhaps a need for a different kind of leadership to navigate the company's growth and market challenges. The appointment of an interim CEO signing off on this report also highlights that the top leadership position might also be in flux, or that the current CEO is focusing on other critical areas. While we don't have the deep dive into the numbers we usually get, these leadership shakeups are critical indicators of the internal health and direction of the company. We need to see who they bring in permanently for that CFO role and what that person's track record looks like, as that will tell us a lot about the financial priorities moving forward. The company has public securities, but the lack of detailed financial tables in this specific form keeps our analysis focused on the governance and executive side of things for now. It's a reminder that sometimes the most critical information isn't in the spreadsheets, but in who's making the decisions and why they might be changing. Alright, that's our quick decode of the latest from ESS Tech. What's your take on these leadership changes and what they might mean for the company's future? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings, and don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description, where we chat all things finance and investing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.